God is good all the time, all the time. God is good. We want to welcome you to Our Lady of Grace here in Encino, California, as we begin this Lenten season with a series of gospel reflections every Tuesday and Thursday, led by our clergy. Also, don't forget to join us for daily Mass at 8 a.m. or Mass on Sundays at 4 p.m. on Saturday, 8 a.m., 9:30, and 11 in Spanish on Sundays. And on Fridays, we have Stations of the Cross and Eucharistic Adoration. And keep in touch with us via Flocknotes and all of our social media for all of the Lenten programs that we are holding here at the parish so that we can deepen our experience of Jesus in the desert, leading to His crucifixion, to His death and resurrection. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus spoke to the crowds and His disciples, saying, "The scribes and Pharisees have taken their seat on the chair of Moses. Therefore, do and observe all things whatsoever they tell you, but do not follow their example. For they preach, but they do not practice. They tie up heavy burdens, hard to carry, and lay them on people's shoulders, but they will not lift a finger to move them. All their works are performed to be seen. They widen their phylacteries and lengthen their tassels. They love places of honor at banquets, seats of honor in synagogues, greeting in marketplaces, and the salutation, Rabbi. As for you, do not be called Rabbi. You have but one teacher, and you are all brothers. Call no one on earth your father. You have but one Father in heaven. Do not be called Master. You have but one Master, the Christ. The greatest among you must be your servant. Whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted." You know, people in recovery from alcohol or substance abuse can usually recall when and where they made that difficult decision to give up their addiction from alcohol or from drugs. While changing their life cannot happen in an instant, it begins with the first recognition and that initial decision to want to change. Today's reading calls us to reflect on just that same thing. What must I do to change and to allow the transformative Spirit of God into my life? Come now, let us set the things right, we heard in the first reading. And in the Gospel today, Jesus says, let's not be the stumbling block. Rather, let us be the one who humbles ourselves so that God can lift us up, can exalt us, that we can feel that transformative Spirit. And so, the question for us today to ponder is, we can take heart that God is with us in our decisions to change, and God is with us when we attempt to execute these challenges. But do we do it perfectly? Is it making that difficult phone call necessary to somebody who needs our voice? Is it taking 5 minutes of silence each day? The point is to be willing to try and to do so with humility and gratitude for God's loving help.